Yo, Wagwan, it's your boy. And we back. You know, I got a chest day video for y'all. You know what I'm saying? A little sweaty today. So you know what I'm saying? We really put in that work. You know what I'm saying? We was really up in there. That's crash out juice. So, I'm saying, come watch this video. I'm gonna show you how I do a little quick active rest day, if you could call it that. Because I hit all the muscle groups I wanted to hit this week, and I hit all the miles I wanted to run. So I decided to bike. Did a little chest, a little bicep, a little tricep. You know what I'm saying? Did a little bit more that I didn't record, but it was all like testing out some things. You know what I'm saying? I was really trying to see where my range of motion was. And I was pleasantly surprised, but I was very fatigued, so I didn't complete those like workouts or whatever. But yeah, no, come follow me for a lifting experience, you dirty animals.
Yup. So in the spirit of resting, but still going to the gym, we of course train strength. We did a we did a 3x5 flat bench. Um, this is a top set. I ended up doing the last couple of sets at 225, and I'm gonna let y'all in on a little bit of a secret. We got a lot coming up after this, right? And we're gonna get into it when we get there, but this is just gonna be a stream of consciousness, because why not? You know what I mean? Look, I was thinking the other day, right? What keeps me consistent with eating, coming into the gym, working out? If you was worried about, like what my reps, my set and rep range is, they're all some kind of variant of 3 by uh, 12 to 15 reps. And then I'm just going until I can't go no more. So like if 3 sets don't feel good, I'm gonna just keep going. And sometimes I get up to 5. Majority of the time, it's usually like them smaller muscles or smaller muscle groups rather. So like arms, I'll end up doing a lot more volume than like chest or legs, or not legs, but chest or back, right? But I was thinking about what really keeps me consistent, and it's really just my habits. Like it's just like you do something once, and it sucks. It takes forever, but then you do it again and you do it again. And maybe you fall off, but whenever you start to see the progress, it kind of just it it satisfies that urge for some kind of feedback. And once you get that, it's like I need to keep getting it. I need it. That felt good. I'm on my way. I see where I'm going. Okay. You know what I mean? And it's really what I've been doing with food and like coming into the gym and consistency, posing. As you can see, like I come in and I pose. I've never been on stage, but you know what I'm saying, that's the goal. You know what I mean? So I figure why not practice, while I'm building. You know what I mean? On a side note though, when I first started doing this like posing and practicing holding these poses, I noticed it's like it's kind of taxing. Like the first couple of times, like I was going through the workout, not really sweating until it's time for cardio, but then at the end of the workout, I'm like coming in to pose and I'm like leaving the little mirror room drenched, like dripping in sweat. You know what I mean? Just bracing myself, holding, not even holding my breath, but holding like muscular tension in like every single muscle group. It's like hitting all of your muscles in one workout. All right, so we about to get into something that I don't really suggest for everybody, but I was just trying this out, right? I tried it out for 2 weeks. I kind of was digging it. I might switch it up because strength training is coming up. But what I was doing was going in, hitting a workout with one of the homies from work, right? Well, for example, the day before this video, I hit legs. So I come in with the work homie and I'm gonna hit legs with him, right?
quick little legs, right? I hit like a 3 by 10 or something along the lines of 3 by 10 for each of these workouts, right? I believe with the calf raises I did 15s, but quick little Joan because when my other homie Joey pull up, you know what I'm saying? We gonna hit a whole nother muscle group. Um, I've just been trying to hit each muscle group twice a week for 2 weeks, see how it really affects me, see if fatigue is like unbearable, which it was. I'm trying to tell you, like I crashed both at the end of both weeks. Like it's rough, a little chaotic, but you know what I'm saying. Right after this, we got into back. There was a couple of machines that I got to, not machines, yeah, machines. Regardless, there was a couple of new movements that I got to play around with, and I really enjoyed. Starting with this first one, a chest supported T-bar row, but there is no T. It's just the top little cross of the drone. You know what I mean? It was really tough. And then being out in the sun also kind of cooked us because the rest of the workout we was gone, dunzo. We was tired. I'm not gonna lie, it's moments like these where you really feel what you had to eat for the day. Your body gonna tell you, you know. And I'm not gonna lie. Speaking on what we was talking about earlier with being consistent with, your diet in this case. Once you start doing these healthy things and you got a little bit of consistency on you, and it's been a little bit of time, like it's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start feeling the difference, and it's like if that becomes your norm, anything outside of it you're gonna be very sensitive to. And so, yeah, I could go and have like I can go out and be like perfectly fine with having me a plate of wings and a beer with the homies, but I'm gonna feel it. I'm gonna feel it the next day bad. Like I might not even wait, it might not even be the next day that I start to feel it. It might be that night. You know what I mean? So my suggestion, if this is something that you were coming to my videos looking for, is to just try it. You just have to do it. You literally just have to do it. You know what I mean? There's nothing I can say that's gonna make you do it or make you show up. You just have to do it. You know what I mean? And then once you do it, you're gonna love it. You're gonna fall in love with doing it. And then boom, it's easy. That's pretty much what happened with me at the gym. Um, and that's another thing, the gym. Like I suggest, because this is how I got started. I suggest you go with a friend. Go with a friend. Uh, I suggest on top of that, a friend that knows what they're doing, right? Because you could get hurt in there. But go with a friend, make it fun. Talk about shit. Then get used to that. Fall in love with that experience. Shouts out Gags and the Ant, and then keep going. You know what I mean? It's it becomes simple once you find a way to like trick yourself. You know what I mean? Because after you trick yourself and you do it for any amount of time, you just it's just your norm. It's just a part of your daily habit or your daily yeah, your daily habits. And humans are creatures of habit. You know what I'm saying? Like we do what we're comfortable doing. You just got to make something that's uncomfortable comfortable. Then you reap the benefits from it. You know what I mean? And I've been learning this thing called grace and forgiving yourself and letting go of things. And it's like, yeah, like some days you are gonna, bluff on the gym. Sometimes you're gonna fall out of your habits, but it's like just because you did that, you don't have to stay there. You know, like I've had transformations with an S. Like it's been
multiple times I've gotten outside of my comfort, the comfort of my outside of my comfort zone as far as body fat percentage or weight or how I looked in the mirror. And I've gotten down to where I wanted to. I was skinny once, I was fat once, I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just because you fall doesn't mean you can't get back up. And it really is just a matter of arming yourself with information that's going to really ease the the pain of, or the growing pains and all of the confusion and all that. You really got to look at, some sports scientists. If you want to power lift, look at some power lifters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know what you want to do, set a goal, and then research as much as possible and imitate those whatever the research says, do that. Try it out, see if it works for you, because we are all unique. I'm saying some things will work for me and won't work for y'all. But you try that, see how it works for you, and then if it works, and you do it. You know what I mean? I just so happen to have fallen in love with the whole process. I feel like a scientist myself. I love putting things to the test and trying shit out, and that's what I did with this double workout. Uh, but yeah, no, we finished both of these workouts off with some cardio, just to let y'all know. I did a little jog for however many minutes, got me to a mile and a half. I believe it was 14 or some 15 maybe. Walked a little bit, but yeah, nothing undoable. Let me tell you, you can work your way up. Don't try to do it immediately, but you know what I mean. Consistency, consistency, consistency.
Joey, thank you so much.
Yo, it's your boy Editor Ja. We forgot to make an outro, so just wanted to let y'all know. Hey, if you watch my videos, if you pulled up on my video, this is your first video, what have you. Thank you for pulling up. I really appreciate it. You know, um, getting them comments, ask me things. Hey, you want a video on something? I got you. I actually got a request for a cooking video for weight loss, and a cooking video is a little bit more challenging than I originally thought, but we're gonna get it done. We just needed to clear up some space, you know what I mean? But we're gonna get some recipes written down. We're gonna get some cooking videos going. I've been really branching out from like just the dog food and chum that I've been like making. Like, I'm talking about ground beef and chickpeas and all that. All that I'm talking about. Now I'm making steaks with butternut squash and different zucchini and spinach and all. Like, I'm making a little bit more palatable dishes than just meat, grain, meat, vegetable. But we gonna get into it pretty much. What I'm trying to get into, and yeah, thanks for pulling up. I really appreciate it. It's been your boy. Come on back. We gonna have some more videos, a little bit more consistently. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're just gonna keep working, keep improving the quality of these videos, and having fun. I'm having a fucking blast doing this, dude. It's great. But it's a big piece size ting. You done what?